shot. Think Thayer, come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
Right.
Off the top of your head.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, you could take it as a good way or a bad way, but Coach said that, in the second year, it's going to almost be boring, and that's the way it feels sometimes. Is that, sometimes he doesn't even get the question out, and we already know the answer because they've prepared us so well that when it comes test time or if he wants to make sure that we understand everything clearly. We're able to answer it like that, and that's offensive line, running backs, tight ends, wide receivers, and myself.
Do you guys have to almost challenge yourselves to outdo yourselves from the week before so that you guys can keep setting that bar higher and higher?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we really try to take it one step at a time, focus on the opponent. It is, at the end of the day, it is all about us and, what we do for the family, but we're not out trying to set records or, break what we did last week. If it happens, it happens. It's nice, but it's not like a goal of ours.
At what point, Matt, does this stop being boring?
Winning is never boring, but, when, especially like, in practice and stuff, Coach told us, and I want to say he almost warned us. It's going to get boring. You're going to be so knowledgeable of the offense, and you're going to know the ins and outs of it. Every position, it could seem a little boring, and that's a good problem to have because we're so locked in, and we know what we're supposed to do. We know how the defense is going to line up, how they're going to react to certain situations, and it shows up when it comes game time.
In this game in particular, was there a particular moment where you thought things unlocked and you kind of got the offense rolling?
Yeah, I think it was the drive after halftime. I think is when we kind of, put our feet down, and, the defense got stopped. We came out, scored, and it went from, I think it was like 13 to 20 at that point. And when we got that lead, it felt like we had it under control. The defense was starting to figure them out. I know they made a lot of adjustments at halftime. We kind of simplified things and, really just let the tempo work to our advantage, and it really felt like it got flowing in the second half.
You have guys, or fans, I guess, chanting Heisman in the fourth quarter. You threw for 365 yards today, but it's like, it's only been a handful of times you haven't thrown for 400. Are you guys? You look like you guys are just a bunch of guys just having fun out there. Is that what this is?
That's all it is. We're just a bunch of guys out there just playing in the backyard. You can see us during TV timeouts. We're all up dancing. We're joking around with each other. Guys or fans are yelling Heisman. Of course, I'm getting all the bragging in the huddle for that, but that's all we're doing. We're a family. We're all extremely close, and we're just playing for each other, having as much fun as we possibly can.
So you love that Heisman stuff. You pay attention to all that stuff. You love that, right?
Yeah, not even a little bit. It's nice. It's cool, but I'm focused on us.
Talk about these midweek games a little bit. Matt, Coach said he likes them. You guys, that's all you guys got the rest of the way. How's it fit into your daily routine, and what's the team think of these things?
Well, I love them because we get to play on ESPN for the whole country to watch us play, which I think is extremely fun. Waiting around in the hotel all day or for a home game, you're sitting around the stadium all day. It can get a little. The days can become a little long. You're waiting for an 8 o'clock game, but. This whole Maction thing, I love it because it gives us a chance to showcase what we can do on the primetime stage.
A couple of touchdown passes, if you would. Will you talk about the play where you kind of had to roll out and then found Ronnie open in the middle? Just especially your role in that and having to escape and kind of keep a play alive.
Yeah, they did something that they hadn't really shown on film with their D line. And they got a guy free, you know, Coach Lewis always talks about, you know, stepping up in the pocket and, you know, digging and ripping to protect the ball. And, you know, our drill work just carried over to what was on the field. I was able to get outside of the pocket, and I saw Ronnie, and I just wanted to extend it a little more so that the linebackers would follow me and get away from him. And, you know, really, I threw a 15-yard pass, and, you know, he did the rest. And, you know, I actually, when he first started to cut back, I didn't know if he was going to score or not. I think he got a couple of key blocks that really sprung him.
And I want to talk real quick about Garrett. The 2 touchdown passes I remember. The one is basically a 50-50 ball that he grabs. I mean, that for a quarterback, that's got to be awesome. If I get it in the vicinity of a receiver, in this case Garrett, but any receiver, you got to have a pretty good feeling they're going to come down with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's our philosophy in the quarterback room is give our guys a chance. As long as we give our guys a chance, we did our job. And they know it, and, you know, they understand it, that our job is to get the ball in their vicinity. If we did that, then we did our job, because I know that all of my top 6, 7 guys I trust to go up and make a play on the ball.
And then the other was the toe tap on the sideline in the end zone. I mean, that you either can do that or you can't.
Right. I mean, it's something that they drill. I think they drill every single day. That, you know, that footwork. You know, the coaches aren't just going to have us do drills just to, you know, make our head spin. Everything that they, you know, have us do shows up at some point in time in the game, and that's just another example of it.
You guys are boring, right?
No, that was not boring. That was a heck of a catch.
You guys run the table against the East opponents. And everybody's saying, well, now we're going to find out what BG's got against some of the better teams in the West. Any other incentive or any extra incentive trying to prove something to those teams in the West?
No, we don't have anything to prove. We're, you know, like I said, we're a family. You know, we're just trying to make ourselves better. Whoever's on the schedule is on the schedule. Now we have 3 West opponents coming up, and, you know, if they're supposed to be the best teams in the division, then we're going to find out what we're made of. You know, but we don't look ahead to, you know, Toledo or Ball State. You know, now our attention's focused on Western and you know, getting the job done up there.